Get ready to explore the unexpected and surprising truth behind 10 major cities that have been shockingly left empty and forgotten. Join us as we uncover the stories behind these abandoned urban areas and discover why they were ultimately forsaken. From bustling metropolises to ghost towns, we'll take you on a journey through time and uncover the secrets of these lost cities. So sit back, relax, and get ready to be amazed by the incredible tales of these 10 major cities that are no longer there. No! 1. Pripyat, Ukraine. Pripyat is a city in northern Ukraine that was evacuated after the Chernobyl nuclear disaster in 1986. It is located just a few miles from the Chernobyl power plant, which suffered the worst nuclear accident in history when the plant's reactor No. 4 exploded and released large amounts of radioactive material into the atmosphere. The nearby city of Pripyat was immediately At the time, it was home to around 50,000 people who had to flee their homes with only minutes' notice. Since then, the city has remained largely untouched and serves as a reminder of the devastating impact of nuclear accidents. Visitors can explore the abandoned streets, buildings, and even amusement park that were left behind when the residents were even. Pripyat is now considered a ghost town and is one of the most famous examples of urban exploration. Number 2, Detroit, Michigan. Detroit, Michigan is a city that needs no introduction. It is the largest city in the state of Michigan and the 18th largest city in the United States. However, in recent years, it has been making headlines for all the wrong reasons. In fact, Detroit has become synonymous with urban decay and abandonment. The city's population has been declining since the 1950s, and today it is just a shadow of its former self. There are entire neighborhoods that are completely deserted, with houses and buildings left to rot. The city's infrastructure is crumbling, and there is a general sense of despair that hangs over the entire city. But why is this? What happened to Detroit? Well, the answer is complex and multifaceted, but some of the main factors include the decline of the American automobile industry, which once boomed in Detroit, white flight to the suburbs in the 1950s and 60s, and high taxes and crime rates. Whatever the reason, the end result is a city that is all but abandoned. No. 3. Long Beach, California. Long Beach is a coastal city in Los Angeles County, California. It is known for its beaches, its busy port, and its famous aquarium of the Pacific. But what many people don't know is that Long Beach has a dark secret. Beneath its sunny exterior, the city is riddled with gangs, drugs, and violence. This has led to a mass exodus of families and young professionals alike, leaving the city in ruins. Some of the worst-hit areas include the city's central business district and the West Side. Whole blocks have been abandoned and boarded up, with businesses and homes left empty and decaying. The streets are littered with trash and graffiti, and there is a general feeling of fear and hopelessness that pervades the city. It is truly a sad state of affairs for what was once a thriving community. Number 4, Amityville, New York. Amityville is a village in Suffolk County, New York. It is known for its beautiful beaches and affluent neighborhoods. But what many people don't know is that Amityville has a dark secret. The town was the site of a horrific massacre in 1974, when Ronald DeFeo murdered his entire family in their home. Ever since, the town has been plagued by a series of mysterious events, including strange lights in the sky, unexplained noises, and even ghostly apparitions. These events have led many people to believe that Amityville is haunted, and as a result, the town has become almost deserted. Many of the homes in Amityville are abandoned and boarded up, and those that are still occupied are rarely lived in full time. Even the local businesses have suffered, with many closing their doors due to the lack of customers. The once charming town of Amityville is now a shadow of its former self, deserted and shrouded in mystery. Number 5, Varosha, Cyprus. Varosha is a coastal town in Cyprus that has been abandoned for over 40 years. Located on the island's eastern coast, Varosha was once a bustling tourist destination with luxury hotels, casinos, and a lively nightlife. However, in 1974, the town became a victim of the Cypriot Civil War and was quickly abandoned. Today, it is one of the world's most famous ghost towns. Walking through the deserted streets of Varosha is like stepping back in time. The abandoned buildings are slowly being reclaimed by nature, while the overgrown vegetation gives the town a haunting, eerie feel. The beach, which was once lined with sunbathers, is now deserted, with not a single person in sight. The luxury hotels and casinos stand empty and dilapidated, serving as a reminder of the town's former glory days. Varosha is truly a sad example of the devastating impact of war, which has left an entire town in ruins. No! 6. Krakow, Italy. Krakow is a small town in southern Italy that has been abandoned for over 100 years. Located in the region of Basilicata, Krakow was once a thriving community of farmers and artisans. However, in the early 20th century, the town began to suffer from severe erosion and landslides. As the town's infrastructure deteriorated, its residents were forced to flee, leaving Krakow completely deserted. Today, Krakow is one of Italy's most famous ghost towns. It's abandoned. Streets and buildings are slowly being reclaimed by nature, while the town's medieval architecture gives it a haunting, otherworldly feel. Visitors to Krakow can explore the town's ruins, including its castle and cathedral, or simply wander through the deserted streets and imagine what life was like when the town was inhabited. Number 7. Bodie, California. Bodie is a ghost town in Mono County, California. Number 8. Centralia, Pennsylvania. Centralia is a town in Pennsylvania that has been abandoned for over 50 years. Located in Columbia County, Centralia was once a thriving mining town. However, in 1962, a coal mine beneath the town caught fire and forced its residents to flee. Today, Centralia is one of America's most famous ghost towns. The town's abandoned streets and buildings are slowly being reclaimed by nature, while the constant threat of toxic gases makes it too dangerous for humans to live there. Visitors to Centralia can explore the town's eerie landscape, including its abandoned homes and businesses, and learn about the town's fascinating history. Number 9. Ellis Island, New York. Ellis Island is a small island in New York Harbor that was once the busiest immigration checkpoint in the United States. Located just off the coast of Lower Manhattan, Ellis Island was the first stop for millions of immigrants arriving in the United States between 1892 and 1954. Today, Ellis Island is a museum and national monument dedicated to the history of immigration in the United States. Visitors to Ellis Island can explore the island's historic buildings, including the iconic Statue of Liberty, and learn about the millions of immigrants who pass through the island's immigration station. The island is also home to a number of other attractions, including a ferry terminal, a park, and a pier. Number 10. Pompey, New York. Pompey is a town in Onondaga County, New York. It is located in the northern part of the county, just south of the city of Syracuse. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time and the stories of these 10 major cities that are no longer there. We hope you enjoyed learning more about the surprising truth behind these abandoned urban areas and the secrets of their lost histories. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss out on any of our future videos. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.